Here's what we know. They ordered to stand down for more than 6 hours. They lied and said there was no surveillance of it when there was 2 Predator drones and a C-130. They lied and said they couldn't get them help for many hours. The truth was they had people 30 minutes away. The truth is they had large contingencies of commandos, CIA, and others. Thousands of U.S. personnel in the city of Benghazi, hundreds of them combat ready. And they were ordered to stand down. The security services knew where everyone was going and were tracking their cell phones and even stopped vehicles that were fleeing. Do people forget this? And we know that there were missiles there, heat-seeking missiles and other high-tech weapons in a complex behind the safe house. We know that the one of the top ministers, the foreign minister of Turkey, was there at the meeting hours before it happens. So they're at a safe house by a bunch of warehouses. The Turkish ambassador shows up. He's with the U.S. ambassador to Libya, Ambassador Chris Stevens. Here comes hundreds of the security service with inside knowledge of how the State Department, CIA, Navy SEAL security is working. They attack the facility. 2 Navy SEALs from down the road refuse to follow stand-down orders, run down and attack them from behind. So it goes from an hour operation to a 6+ hour operation, giving everybody time in CENTCOM to sit there on the aircraft carriers and at the NATO bases on the mainland in Italy to watch everyone die. Reportedly, they watched more than 5 hours of them dying. Because those drones can loiter for more than 12 hours. They're just sitting there, bzzz, flying in circles, watching it all in high def. And that's why this is such a scandal, because there were situation rooms at the Pentagon, situation rooms in NATO, situation rooms everywhere, watching this go on for hour after hour after hour after hour after hour, with just dozens and dozens and dozens. I mean, some say hundreds of the combatants being killed, getting madder and madder as they're run in trying to kill them. Only 6 security people inside fighting them off. And so they get mad and bring in anti-aircraft guns and point them down at the ground and start shooting to kill everybody inside. And they were reportedly cursing Obama and stuff while they did it because they'd been sent in to kill him, and then it wasn't a piece of cake like they thought. And that's what happened. And just like they killed the Navy SEALs that did the fake bin Laden raid, now their families are coming out saying they killed him. I told you that over a year ago, folks, directly from Navy SEAL. Active duty, whole 9 yards, known him since he was in high school. My dad's known him since he was in high school. I've known him since he was in college. But the whole point is that I know a Navy SEAL who's friends with people in SEAL Team 6, his best friends in SEAL Team 6, and they all say there was a bomb on that helicopter. And they said, this isn't a mission. We're not being given a mission. Just get on the helicopter and don't ask questions. They don't even give them a good story. So they all get on the helicopter, overloaded, fly out to save Rangers, made up story. It blows up, they crash. There's people waiting right where it crashes to shoot them with 50 caliber rifles. And now all that's been classified. The families want to know they're sold. It's classified. But the media admits it was all a lie. There was no Al-Qaeda. There weren't insurgents. And they're still like, what happened? They killed your family. That's what happened. And now the families are telling you over a year after I told you. When did Benghazi happen? It happened like 10 months ago. When did the SEAL helicopter blow up? A few months after the fake bin Laden raid? Because they were talking? And it's also come out in mainstream news that no one saw bin Laden thrown in the water. There was no ceremony. And they've court-martialed like 36 last time I checked of people that were speaking up. It's like a record number of court-martials on a ship kicking them out because they were all talking. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this whole deal is cut and dry. So, do we know Obama ordered it to be a hit? We know their security forces, run by the CIA, go over and attack a facility, and a mile away are a bunch of CIA, Navy SEALs, Delta Force types, by the hundreds, and none of them are allowed to go over and defend them. They stand down while watching everybody get killed, and now the Pentagon gets it. They're going, wait, we kill Navy SEALs, we kill CIA commandos, we kill them, we kill the ambassador just to cover something up so Al-Qaeda can be given missiles. None of us are safe. Boy, you just won the big prize. You put 2 and 2 together. I mean, there is no debate that elements of the federal government ordered them to be killed in order to stand down. Do we know exactly who gave the order? I don't know. But Obama has been lying about it from the start. So I told you the SEAL families and the SEALs know they killed those SEALs. That's now Fox News. Michael Savage finally pushed it out and got it broke. We've been talking to the families. When I talked to SEALs and their families, they were scared. They said, look, we'll all be killed if we talk. They've told the SEALs, we're not just going to kill you. We're going to kill your family. Do you understand that? And by the way, I've had the former Joint Chiefs of Staff chairman on and other admirals all saying they were there when LBJ said, I want that ship going to the bottom on the USS Liberty. And then I've interviewed the officers of the USS Liberty. It's on record. It's archived. There's over 30 plus of the interviews or more, probably 50, I don't know, where they were on that ship and they were told, well, you survived, you're getting the Congressional Medal of Honor, but if you ever talk, you won't just be court-martialed, you're going to be killed. This is the highest national security. And they've called the Navy SEALs in and said, there's a lot of talk. You talk about this, you're dead, and your families are dead. Well, the families are speaking out. They're like, go ahead and kill us then. We're going to speak out. And they may start killing their families. I mean, you know, they'll have minivans full of, you know, Navy SEALs families and blow them up. Maybe they can burn them at the stake publicly, and liberals are all get around and dance around in circles around it. I mean, I don't know, man. That's how dishonorable this is. That's how sick this is. That's how out of control all of this is.